All right, so here's what we got here. This is the only parts I got of this Coastal Offroad bumper kit so far are the swing out portion. So I'm going to start by pre-assembling everything. Right now we're going to start out with the tire carrier portion and get that tacked together so that we can start fully welding it once we get everything tacked up. So just looking at the instructions, right now this is what we got here, kind of calling out the parts. The parts are not labeled very well, and then there's also this. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start by putting all these easy to figure out parts together right now, and then we'll see if there's some measurements and crap in here for some of the other stuff. I'll start digging into that in just a little bit, but that's what we've got so far. Okay, here's what I've got together so far on this tire carrier portion. We've got both ends mostly put together. This is the side that the heim joints will go in on, all welded and braced up. Here is your tire carrier, and that is the end of it. There's supposed to be these clamps, fold down clamps, go on there somewhere. I'm not going to put those on until like the other piece of the bumper shows up. So I'm going to try and just paint and coat everything I can, and then once the bumper shows up I can build that part of it. I've got those pieces. Where's the other one? Right here. I have no idea what those do. I was trying to take a look on their website, but I don't see what those would be for, so I'm not really sure where to place them, and there's nothing in the instructions that say how to measure them out and place them, so I'm not going to do that just yet. So let's just move that aside. These are some other parts. This is the hinge piece that goes here. This is the lock piece that goes somehow into that bumper, not sure yet. These pieces right here also go with the swing out. So, got that for now. And then over here, So I opted for the dual gas can holder thing right here. So I'm going to start putting that together as well. I'm going to start with the swing out portion first. So we need this right here. And I'm going to guess these pieces as well. It looks like, let's see if we can get this figured out right. Okay. So let's go in here somewhere like this. We'll use a square to get that all squared up. So here's what our picture looks like. I got a lot of pieces here. Let's see if we can find them. This is kind of the fun part, I guess, trying to guess. So that little piece goes right there. I need these two guys to go there. Let's see, I think those go there, so we need two of those. And then I think this one goes there. So I'm guessing right here. Let's see. It's very easy, since they don't label any of these things, to figure out which one goes where. That looks too big, so these are for something else. These look like these go there. There's two of those, and then there's this. Let's look at a piece I'm missing here or something. Not quite sure where these go yet. I like these weld-together bumper kits, but man, oh man, can't they just make them a little easier to follow the directions on? Okay, this one will go over here on there. So look at that. What else am I missing? Looks like all of it. I mean, this is the part I'm not going to worry about just yet. I don't need that. So I've got a lot of parts left over here, and I think that that might go together with that, I hope. So we're going to start out on getting this kind of squared away and weld it up. So that's our next little thing to do. Swing out number 2 is now finished. This is going to be the tire, or no, sorry, this is going to be the jerry can carrier swing out for this side. Now all we got to do is put all that side together. So we got two of our swing outs now done. So I can set those aside. This one can be painted. It's all pretty much done except for the latch system, which I'm gonna wait until the rest of the bumper gets here. And I can just grind that off. Anyway, I'm just gonna spray paint everything. So it's not like I'm getting it powder coated. So we still got some more parts over here. I'm gonna air out the garage for a little bit. It's getting a little smoky in here, hazy as you can see. But making good progress. So I gotta go run to the store and get some more primer, and then I think I'm gonna use some black paint, just some glossy black Rust-Oleum on there. It's easy to touch up, why not? I use it on a lot of stuff. So we'll go run and do that, and then I just hope the actual bumper shows up soon. I'd like to get that together and on the back of the cruiser soon. It's getting cold. And well, I do have that gigantic heater right back there, but to fit it up on the cruiser won't fit in here without the nose sticking out. So I have enough room to actually do my welding and fit up. So yeah, that's all I gotta finish up. I gotta clean up this mess in here now. So hopefully that bumper will show up soon. Okay, I've got all my actual bumper pieces out right now. Some over here, these are duplicates over here, and then these are the single pieces. Those are center pieces. So this is your parts list right here, parts diagram. So just go ahead and go through that before you start fabricating, or you'll be upset that you didn't get something probably. So I just marked off everything that I had, and looks like I've got everything, so we are good to continue. I've already ripped off what was left of my bumper here. So I'm just gonna get this out, turn it around into the garage, and start putting these pieces on and putting them together one at a time. So I think we start with this piece, and everything kind of indexes off that. And then these will be the next pieces. So we'll start doing that. Let me flip her around and we'll get going. Okay, so we're gonna start off with these bottom plates right here. We had to take off the factory tow hooks. They're not really tow hooks, they're just for strapping the vehicle down when you're hauling it. And they go up into here. So I need this plate right here. There's two of them. And these go in here. Similar to that. So they'll sit in there like that. So let's go. Okay, we're just tacking this together right now. We've got our top plate up here. We've got, this is our side plate that mounts to the frame. And then we've got our bottom plate here that mounts to the frame. And then we've tack welded all these plates together here. We've got a bottom plate down there too that is going together. So the next part we gotta do here is start building out the sides here. So not really sure yet. So I'm gonna go through these and I'll come back and show you. This is the next piece to go on here. So once I start doing this though, I can't reach anything inside here. So I'm gonna start by welding up the insides on both sides here now. Then we'll figure out where the rest goes. It's coming together though. Dark 30 here. We are going to go ahead and start finishing up the sides here. We got a little more to weld along this bottom seam here, but I'm just gonna do some quick stitch welds here to get that done. We got the insides welded on both sides here, so now we're gonna start putting the side plates on. So we are getting closer to being done with at least welding this stuff up, and then we gotta put on the sides, or the swing outs, I guess. So let's get to it and start putting the sides on. This side done, all welded up, a little close to the exhaust pipe, and I may cut that off. This piece I still have not quite figured out exactly how it works. It probably goes up there like that. I'll have to play with that some more because that needs to be capped off right there so it's not collecting mud. So, and then I seem to be missing a piece in here. It's supposed to be like a little cap right there. And then I'm missing these two pieces, but I think that's because I have a different swing out kit. So who knows, I guess I'll just do what I can do to make that work. And I have a double swing out, so that's gonna be fun to piece together. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these pieces on and weld that all up, and then we'll come back. Okay, we're going to make a few mods here. The resonator has to come off the back here, the little muffler at the back. So I'm going to chop that off now. Sucks because I just got that hung on there. Oh well, I'll chop that because this piece, I can either do that, I can either chop that off, or I can just chop this piece. So let me see, would I rather have more structural strength or a muffler? I'm going with, maybe I'll just chop the stupid bracket for now that's holding it on and move it. That might be better. Let me do that. Okay, so I've got this swing out tacked on here. Took a few tries to get it where I wanted it, so that's how that fits right there. We just gotta add some weld to it. Let's do that right now. little bracing to that afterwards. Just kind of along right there and on the other side there. Just give it a little more structural strength. So we'll put the other one on the other side. Everything else welded up. We're almost out of parts, boys and girls. Yeehaw.
2 hours later.
Okay, quick update here. I've got the swing outs set. I've got the brackets welded on, like I showed you on the other one. So I did the other one, this other side the same way. So our next step here is to take and put our latches on some. So I'm just using my square to make sure that this thing is nice and square across there. And then I set my little Delrin or something like that. Anyway, so I'm gonna put my latch on there and we're gonna weld everything up onto the bumper and then we're about done. It's been a process, but looking pretty good. There she is. I got my other pieces all welded in here. I cut off my other muffler. There we go. So it'll probably be a little bit louder now without the other resonator, but I think I'm gonna put it up where the spare tire used to go. I'm not decided yet because I may put a extra gas tank underneath there. So, all right, let's get this stuff installed and welded up. And complete. All done. Just gotta paint it tomorrow, grind it, and we're done. Yeah, here we go. We'll paint all that tomorrow and be done. Awesome. I love it. I love it. All right, so that's the Weld-together bumper kit for the rear done. That was a good 8-hour plug there to weld everything up. Well, I don't think it was 8 hours, probably 6. Probably more like 4. I don't know what time it is right now. Probably close to midnight. So not bad. Everything bolts together. Just take your time, put it together. Everything fits up pretty nice and easy. It's gonna look great when it's all painted.
2 hours later.
Oh man, I am dirty. All right, get everything ground down. I didn't video that. You don't need to see me grinding stuff. It'll be boring. So it's time to start applying some sprays of paint. We're gonna primer it with some red primer first. And give her a fat coat of this stuff. And man, my face is really dirty from grinding. And once that is all done, we will start applying the black paint, but we got everything all taped off for the most part. The fun part's gonna be spraying it from the underside. But we'll do as much as we can right now before I take it off and then paint everything else. So I'm not gonna video that. I'm just gonna come back after I do like that and everything will be done. So, ready? Done. All right, some time has passed. It's all primered. Now some more time shall pass, which I shall not record as well. And when I come back, everything will be done. All right, we got the bumper all done. Got a few little things left to tidy up here, but it's looking good. I've still got to wire up my reverse lights. Thing fits the body really nicely. I'm really happy with it. I added the pintle hitch right here. That's all bolted to the frame and the stock bolt holes, so that's really nice. It's pretty easy to open. There's just these latches down here on each side. It swings right open. We got a latch. I might have that one a little too tight. This one's got a latch and a little T-handle at the back right here to help hold it in place. Pretty happy with everything overall. Everything seems to fit nice. That's it. Pretty good looking. I'm pretty happy with where it's at now, and pretty excited to try that out. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.